He said his name was Robert C. Christian. He offered an insane amount of money to a company in the business of finishing granite stone in Elberton, Georgia. In exchange, the owner agreed to build a monument to Christian's specifications, to destroy the contract after project completion, and to forever keep the details of their transaction a secret. Elbert County claims to be the granite capital of the world. In 1979, a stranger in a business suit commissioned there a stone memorial. He was never seen again. The monument was raised just outside of Elberton, the county seat. Some call it America's Stonehenge, but it has a more widely recognized name: the Georgia Guidestones. It consists of 6 rocky slabs or columns, whose weight totals 119 tons. One column occupies the center and is astronomically aligned with Polaris, the North Star. This is surrounded by 4 more stones, inscribed with a new version of the 10 Commandments, referred to as the Guidelines. The 8 faces of the outer slabs repeat the same guidelines in 8 different languages: English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, and Russian. Whoever paid for the monument is a mystery to this day. Robert Christian claimed he was the agent of a group of loyal Americans who intend to remain anonymous. The 5 acres of land on which the pillars were erected were also purchased by Christian from a farmer who was granted the right to continue grazing his cattle on the land. Christian later transferred ownership of the land and the Guidestones to Elbert County. The first 2 of the new commandments read as follows: maintain humanity under 500 million souls, in perpetual balance with nature, and guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Considering that humanity currently numbers 7,600 million, these commandments could either be recommendations for how to rebuild after the apocalypse, or a suggestion that the world population be drastically reduced now by the intentional culling or elimination of almost 95% of the people on Earth. A good argument can be made that the pillars were commissioned by the Freemasons. The town of Elberton was founded by Masons. In fact, it was named after Samuel Elbert, who was a Freemason. His name appears on the 1779 Masonic membership rolls at Solomon's Lodge No. 1 of Savannah, Georgia. When Samuel fought for the American Revolution, he found himself at the sword point of a British officer. The only defense left him was to cry out with a Masonic code of distress. His life was spared. The British soldier was also a Mason. Additionally, Elbert County sits facing east and the rising of the sun, which is considered divine by the Masons. Robert Carter Cook is a man who once published a book on population control under the pseudonym of Robert Christian. It may well be Cook, or his followers, who financed the monument. Cook was a promoter of the eugenics movement, which originated in the early 20th century. Eugenics advocates improvement of the human gene pool through selective breeding, including prohibitions against so-called mixed marriages and involuntary sterilization to ensure certain individuals never reproduce. And in its most diabolic form, the extermination of whole races of people. Some believe the Georgia Guidestones were funded by the Rosicrucians. According to one Rosicrucian document, the stones mark the site of a portal, which will activate when the Earth faces a global catastrophe. The center column will give a sign when the end is near. Polaris will be seen to drift out of view from the sighting hole that is drilled through the stone.